Hello, my name is Araiz, and the documentary I have chosen is Whitewashed. Whitewashed is a documentary video that explores racism and what it means to be white in the United States of America. The video records how white people, by answering some different questions, reflect on race, racism, and white identity, and their livings and points of view about it. I have found it really interesting mainly because of three different reasons. The first one is that the documentary interviews white people about what it's like being a white person in the United States. And I think it's an uncommon way of talking about racism, racial privileges, or social inequality. And I found it interesting too, listening to that part of the society and talking about the privileges from the point of view of a white person in the United States. The second reason is that the documentary asks and makes wonder about how did they get to be white in the United States. Because the interviewed people are all, as I have said before, white Americans. But all of them have European ancestors that escaped from the Depression time looking for a better life in the United States. So I find it's an interesting reflection, asking what did them made became fully righted white American citizens. And the third one is that the documentary collects street people's opinions, so we can see all sorts of point of views about racism. In the point, I must say that all the people that appear in the documentary have a pro-race point of view. There is no really racist speech on it. Okay. Let's go. I think that the documentary reflects pretty well what we have seen in the documents read in the unit. For example, how the term racism has evolved through the time. It's usually evolved adapting to the needs of those who use it in different environments. And as different people are asked in this documentary about racism and how they see and live it, different points of view are collected about the term in Whitewashed. From the one who deeply defends that all of us are racists, as we have grown up in a racist society, and we are beneficiaries of an air of privileges, to that who have maybe a lighter or softer point of view. So I think the documentary shows some of the viable meanings the term racism can have, and how the usage and utility of a term, in this case the term racism, can become problematic when the meaning is not just relative to the context. As in the test, The Pedagogy of Meaning Racism is said, maybe it should be acknowledged that arriving at unanimity or even consensus on all matters involving theory and the conceptualization and definition of concepts is not always possible. And I think that all this it's well shown in the different opinions collected in Whitewashed documentary. Okay, I will conclude, as Tatum did, saying that in this matter, or repeating the words he said in 1997, in this matter of the most appropriate definition of racism, there must be agreement. That disagreement is inevitable. And finally, maybe we can learn that maybe pedagogically the best is to present all perspectives. And then, after which, students must determine which point of view resonates most with them, or, in this case, with us. Okay, that's all. So thank you very much for listening. See you again. Bye.